So I keep getting comments to react to the Evil Dead movies. Guys, I've seen all the Evil Dead movies. Not on the channel, it was before I made the channel, but I've seen all of them. So I'm just going to read you my Letterboxd reviews for the Evil Dead movies, just to give you my thoughts. This is the movie that every middle school boy would make if they were given the budget. You take a shot every time they use a front projection effect, and brother, you're gonna get drafted into the skeleton war before they even show up. As wildly insane as this movie is, and maybe it's the gore hound in me, but I wish it stayed as overtly violent as the other ones. There's only one blood geyser in this, and it doesn't even land on anyone. That being said, though, this is the Bruce Campbell performance. There's no Nathan Fillion without this movie. There's no Brendan Fraser mummy without this movie. He is mugging it up, pointing that chin at the camera so effortlessly. Not only does he get to go full Three Stooges again, he actually goes full Tom and Jerry on himself and leaving Laurel and Hardy on himself. It's perfectly Looney Tunes shit. I just wish the film didn't feel like it was holding back, but I'm still shocked that they let Sam Raimi do something this out of left field for the end of a trilogy. What a ride. I know that of all the Evil Deads, this one is probably the most serious and whatnot, but there's still some really funny bits in here. That dude getting progressively and heinously more injured throughout as almost a sort of cosmic punishment for being the asshole to read the book is what gets me every time. I also love that all the injuries are treated with duct tape, and also how a door closing on someone is almost like the cue for the most fucked up death sequence. But yes, this one is maybe a bit too serious with its plot. Maybe let's not use the franchise where a guy fights a skeleton army to make a withdrawals allegory. But the cast are all game. They're game for the goddamn workout this must have been, because to be in one of these movies, it's probably exhausting. But it's a shame that they didn't get to play fun Deadites. Twitchy Deadites just don't hit the same. But let's be honest, this series is not really a plot series. It's a series whose first film almost got an X rating and made folks go ballistic and wince and cringe at the level of bodily harm going on. And how do you pull that off in a post-torture porn age? To get some goddamn amazing practical effects and hope for the best, honestly. And I still cringe at the needle under the eye, the crowbar to the hand, the arm hanging by a thread and then plopping to the ground. There's some gnarly shit in here. And in that way, it lives up to the name Evil Dead. I do love the little touches of the Raimi-isms. The subversion of the final person I think is clever, but also not as earned as it should be. Don't get me wrong, Jane Levy is a scream queen in just one film here, and God, I wish I got to see her do her own Evil Dead 2. But the movie sets up one character arc and then finishes another's, who we spent most of the movie with her in a cellar as a deadite. But again, seriously, it's tragic we never got to see an Evil Dead 2 with Jane Levy, because what a performance. Would have been interesting to see what a sequel to this could have been like. Would they have gone full nutso comedy? Would they keep the same tone? Would Jane Levy also fight a skeleton army? Who knows? Also, the score kicks ass, and the sound design is fantastic. If a horror movie can make me cringe with sound, it's doing its job right. If you guys want to know what I thought about Evil Dead Rise, well, I got the reaction to that one up on the channel, so check it out.